so long, but he is not the same as when I left here.
No, he's not. He's a year older.
We up. And early for once. That's good. Turn my chat off. All right. Let's get on social media. I know I'm early, but what the hell? I just want to make sure it was done and up. Get on social media. All right. We're on social media. Sort of. Since we're 15 minutes early. Thank you. Sorry, I had to diet. I'm sorry. I had to diet and trim it a little bit. I couldn't have the old man look for much longer. I couldn't. Social media is a chore. All right. Wow. Good to go early. Well, fair, but it wasn't really silver. It was more salt with very little pepper. Now it's just you know, it's pepper. Won't last long. Probably, I give it 2 weeks, and it'll be mostly salt again. It doesn't look like, hello, Delilah. Hello. It looks like the camera's right. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. All right. Damn, this is rare. I'm good to go with 10 minutes before the show starts. That's a first. That's fine. You know what? With the next 2 Raws being overseas and not on TV, or I mean, not on at the usual time, 8 o'clock, it'll be on at like 1 in the afternoon, which I won't be on for. I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that tonight's going to be a little bit longer. Give it a little bit more time so I can figure out what else to do for the next 2 weeks. We don't need to hear the pre-show stuff, do we? That sound? We don't need to hear that crap. There he is. What's happening? Yeah, this Paul. I don't know if you, Paul. I said this already a few minutes ago, but I don't know if you were here and heard it. Because of Clash in Paris, they're going to be overseas for a couple of weeks. It looks like. So at least, the next 2 Raws. I'm not sure about SmackDown yet. The next 2 Raws are going to be overseas, including the one after Clash in Paris, and those are going to be airing live at like 1 in the afternoon, which, if you know my schedule, I will not be around for, nor probably even awake yet for. So more than likely, after tonight, the next 2 weeks, any streams I do will not be Monday because it's just too early and I won't be awake or around. I don't know about Clash in Paris yet because it's probably going to be at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And, you know, I'm so dead ass by the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do it. It's possible. We'll see. But, I mean, like, worst case scenario, I'll just probably, you know, the next couple weeks, instead of doing Monday, I'll do, even though SmackDown's been ass, at least I know the night before Clash, the SmackDown should be like an all hands on deck type of show, so it should be kind of okay and not complete shit. So I'll probably switch up. Besides doing the predictions, I do predictions for every pay-per-view, so that is something that will be coming up in the next week. I don't know if the card's finalized quite yet. If it is finalized, you know, for sure in the next couple days, then I'll do the prediction video this week. We'll see. And then I'll just, probably the next couple weeks, I'll have to do probably Fridays instead of Mondays. Just so I have a stream up. Because I can't go 2 weeks with no stream. Because really there isn't a whole lot going on. You know, there's not a whole lot of like opinion things I can make at the moment. I don't want to talk about Brock Lesnar. There's not a lot of major news. You know, I don't really want to talk about the Karrion Kross stuff. I just don't. It's like, it is what it is. They weren't really using him. They didn't want to pay him and his wife like a total of $1 million a year to not do a whole lot. So it's like, I get it, but I don't really want to talk about it. So it's like, I need to have stuff on the channel. And if I'm not going to be streaming on Monday, I have to do something. So the prediction video will be something in the next week because the pay-per-view is next weekend. And then I guess the next couple of weeks I'll do Fridays instead of Mondays. I'll just be like super tired because Friday's the end of my week. At least SmackDown is short. Like, they're promptly on the air at like 8, and they are absolutely off the air before 10, by at worst 10 o'clock, probably a couple minutes before. So short and sweet, get it over with, and have a stream up, and that's just what it'll be. But at least there'll be content, because I was kind of tweaking earlier today about, oh shit, what am I going to do for the next 2 weeks for content because I won't be able to be live for Raw. Well, I guess that's what I'll have to do. So you'll have to be here on Fridays, not Mondays, the next 2 weeks, if you can. Because that's just what I'll have to do, and hopefully SmackDown won't be, you know, complete garbage. And it'll be worth a stream, because based on the history of just this channel, I'm not saying the SmackDowns are all bad view-wise, but they certainly don't even hold a candle to what these Raw streams do. So, A, people watch Raw more than SmackDown, that's obvious. And B, people would prefer to watch this channel do Raw than SmackDown. So, but, you know, whatever views I get, it's fine. But at least I'm streaming, and, you know, SummerSlam week, I got a lot done the last week. I only did Raw, and that was it. So I got to come up with more stuff. I can't just stream Raw and then, you know, go heavy on pay-per-view weeks. Like, it's not really going to work, despite, like, you know, I have Paul, you know, well, most of you know, who watch me regularly. I have 3 jobs, so by Friday I'm dead ass fucking tired. And I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but I need to do more for this to grow, because it's stalled a little bit, and God knows what my view time looks like. So I got to do more. I just have to push more, despite it being, like, you know, my passion project and like 3rd on my priorities list. I have to, you know, I need to do more. That's it. Period. End of story. I need to do more if I want to hurry up and get monetized and do this more often. And, you know, I can dump one of the other jobs so I could just do this full time. That's the goal. But I can't just get there streaming on Mondays. I got to do more stuff. I just got to get my ass to work and figure out more stuff to do, even though it's a bit of a down period in wrestling, because that's what it is. Oh, shit. I don't know why didn't y'all stop me from rambling when there was a minute to go before the show starts? Y'all can't enjoy me just randomly talking that much. Let's do this. All right, come on, let's start. Damn, I'm already been on 17 and a half minutes. Holy shit.
This is the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, the birthplace of ECW, home to 3 Royal Rumbles and 2 WrestleManias. And tonight, for the 29th time, the host is WWE's flagship show. We're live on Broad Street, the Xfinity Mobile Arena, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. Let's take a look back at a wild Raw last week.
Raw was not wild last week. The beginning and end were decent, but the rest of it sucked.
On the same team against Raquel Rodriguez. These two have massive egos. They both want an opportunity to conquest the title. Can they actually get along? Oh, look at this. We're ready to work on Punk and LA Knight for the time. If we show both Punk and Knight to take Cross and Reed and Bron Breaker out of the equation. Trying a shot across the table. There comes Punk. And Punk looking for the Kona Slave.
If they do that if they're gonna do that every week without a fourth member, the baby faces have to get their one up on them on occasion. Until there's a fourth member, have to. Damn, I am looking lean as fuck tonight. Holy shit. Yeah. Look, I get it. I'm getting older, but like, do I always have to look like, Not the word silver fox was used, but like it really wasn't silver. It was just kind of white, more like white salt. I don't want to always look like that. So yeah, at least for a couple of weeks, I'll have a nice dark hue and it'll grow, and then it'll become a little bit more salt and peppery, and then just all salt. But I just said, I was just trying to say, like, I look lean as fuck tonight. Kind of a little shredded too. Like, okay, I'm not hating this. I'm assuming they're going to start the show, so can I get a? Okay, besides my nasty habit, I get it. Can this be heard?
And last week, Naomi was not medically cleared and repeated her title match versus Iyo Sky. Tonight, the Women's World Champion to address the state of the title live on Raw. And you are looking live at a jam-packed Xfinity Global Arena in Philadelphia.
I mean, I can turn it up a slight bit if it's not quite loud enough, or I am louder than it. I will try to tone down the cigarettes during the show, okay? I promise. I will try to keep it to, not a lot. Yep, saw that coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, the Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Freaking Rollins, the Vision.
They're finally referring to themselves that way. It's been that way since WrestleMania.
Moving up champion's advantage for the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins a week from Sunday. It starts at 8 o'clock local in Paris, 2 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 a.m. Pacific time, as Rollins defends in a fatal four-way the World Heavyweight title at Clash in Paris. RV needs to ever question the decisions made by the man known as the Architect, but it certainly seems like Seth freaking Rollins may have really freaking stepped it.
Burn it down. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
For those of you watching at home, that means I'm in this city more than any place else on the face of the planet. I'm not in God mode in this city. I'm God. they would have a statue of me in this city, but I'm way too humble to accept the credit that I do deserve for everything that I've done for this industry, both here in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Bluntly, I am the GOAT.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm not the only GOAT that's standing in the ring tonight, because the vision is a ring filled with GOATs. For example, the future of WrestleMania, the man that taught Roman Reigns to fear the spear. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the big dog, and this is his yard. Bron.
Clearly, we're getting Braun versus Roman soon, whenever Roman's done filming that movie.
And then there's the owner of the Shulafala. The master
I don't hate it.
of the Shunami.
The Shulafala, I don't hate that.
Roman Reigns down, and Roman Reigns was not man enough to get back up.
Oh. Okay.
I give to you the tribal big Bronson Reed. And then they're not chanting OTC, they're chanting Paul E, Paul E, Paul E. And then there's a dictionary. A
Revolutionary.
An evolutionary who put this all together and deserves even more credit than I do. A man that pinned WrestleMania in the main event of WrestleMania, pinned Roman Reigns. And he did it not once in the main event of WrestleMania. He beat Roman Reigns twice in the main event of WrestleMania.
Well, they are really
Ladies and gentlemen,
talking Roman.
I give to you the reigning, defending,
Roman can't be gone too much longer then if they're going to keep talking about him. Because they are pushing what they've done to Roman and not really anybody else. I'd like it if Roman showed up tonight, but if he's filming the movie, he's probably not. All right, decent start. I'm not going to lie, decent start. Hey. Oh, it's just me. Four letters, one word.
meeting in Philadelphia. Proclaim that Jey Uso. This is a bold decision by Jey Uso to interrupt the vision to kick off Monday Night Raw. See the fire in the eyes of the champion, Seth Rollins. Jey, of course, one of the men who will challenge Rollins in the fatal four-way a week from Sunday at Clash of Paris. Tonight, Jey's got to worry about Bron Breakker going. And the question on everyone's mind, what sort of physical condition will Jey be in by the time he arrives in Paris?
Hey, Seth Rollins, please, I'm tired of hearing you talk. OG, Paul Heyman, I'm tired of hearing you talk. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of all of y'all. I'm tired of y'all trying to threaten my family. As a matter of fact, I got next. I'm up next. I tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania to become World Heavyweight Champ. And that Paris Seth Rollins, it's gonna get worse for you, Moose. Hold on. But look at Puppy Dog over there, Bron Breakker. Acting like he don't hear me. Oh, he hear me. You know why? Little Puppy Dog about to stay on the porch tonight because he know he messing with a real one, and his name is Baby Jey Uso.
Yeah. I mean, he beat Braun too. So.
You hear what he just said about you? He thinks he's better than you. He thinks he can beat you right here tonight.
He's beaten him before.
He's a better athlete than you. He's faster than you. He thinks he's stronger than you. He thinks he can bench press more than you. He thinks his family is more important than your family. He thinks your dad is a loser. He thinks your uncle is a moron. He thinks your family's a bunch of badasses. He's got no respect for you. Hey, whoa.
He didn't even say any of that shit, but okay. Right. Sure.
Let me get this straight. You want to pull this on us in Philadelphia? A long time ago, in a bingo hall not that far away. Men would settle their grievances inside the ring, and there'd be a very specific type of match in which they do it.
Uh-oh.
No disqualifications, no countouts, winner by pinfall or tap out only. In the name of the Sandman, smashing a beer can into his head. In the name of rejecting the only real gangster in this business. In the name of Rob Van Dam smoking his opponents all the way down at the corner of Swanson and Richter. In the name of the late great Sabu, innovative move that nobody ever saw before. In the name of the late great Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, I know he's not dead yet, but he should be.
Whoa. That was harsh.
He's still alive. In the name of the Dudley Boys, putting everyone through tables. Whoa. All right, okay. Whoa. I said, whoa. Oh, y'all can't hear. I said whoa. Hey, it's all good because great minds thinking like OG. You ain't even got to say it no more because the only rules I need tonight are extreme rules. Talk to him, Billy. Hey, 4 letters.
2, 1, Okay, Extreme Rules match. All right. I can get down with that.
Jey Uso accepting the challenge tonight to take on the unpredictable badass Bron Corey in an Extreme Rules match. How do you manage to raise the stakes in an already high-pressure situation? You remove the rules. That's a game changer for tonight's main event. As Corey said, it is our main event tonight. One breaker, Jey Uso, Extreme Rules, anything goes.
All right, that should be good.
Iyo Sky went into a one-on-one match with Roxanne Perez. Before the match, the former world champion would run into some old friends of hers, the Triple G Warriors.
Maybe we could be in your corner tonight to keep it there. Thanks. But no thanks.
Despite Iyo declining the offer of the Kabuki Warriors, this is an instant classic matchup as Raquel Rodriguez interfered for the moment. Asuka and Kairi Sane would attempt to come to the aid of Iyo Sky. Unfortunately for the genius of the Sky, it would backfire in spectacular fashion and open the door for the prodigy, Roxanne Perez, to steal a victory. A massive win for Roxanne last week.
You didn't help me. I know.
They're turning on her. That is a hell of a look for Kairi. I'm not going to lie. That's a really good look.
It's okay. Thank you. Iyo, let us know if you need help. We always have your back. I know you will always have my back, but I really need to do this on my own.
They're not. They're gonna get involved.
私大丈夫なんで信じててください。ね、行ってきます。
Iyo can fully focus now on the task at hand. What a task it will be.
Why?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky. Well, this is going to be a good one. The former world champion, Iyo Sky. Got a bit of history with her opponent tonight.
Oh, Raquel. I should have known.
Judgement Day. Iyo, Raquel go one-on-one live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix from Philadelphia.
All right. Sorry. Don't go away. Gotta drain the snake real quick.
Woo.
Damn, everybody quiet.
Access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Today's your last chance to secure your spot. The purchase packages before they are available to the general public by placing your deposit today on locationext.com/WWE. Raquel Rodriguez and Iyo Sky going one-on-one here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Successful weekend this past Saturday at Mexico City, and the greatest event perhaps in AAA history, Triple Mania. Raquel Rodriguez was involved in a mixed tag team match. Not only was she involved, Raquel delivered an epic Tejana bomb to Lola Vice of NXT fame and picked up the victory on behalf of the Judgement Day. Now let's parlay that momentum here tonight. So tonight, for the first time in WWE, Raquel Rodriguez and Iyo Sky go one-on-one. But I want to take you back to the history they have in NXT. You might recall that 4 years ago at NXT TakeOver, one of the biggest wins of Raquel Rodriguez's career, when she beat Iyo Sky to win the NXT Women's Championship, where Raquel would become the first woman in the NXT Women's Championship and tag title at the same time. Just a glimpse into what would be a very successful future for Raquel. I mean, this Raquel compared to 4 years ago. I mean, they're incomparable. This Raquel is bigger, badder, meaner, faster. She's got more experience in the ring. This is the best Raquel Rodriguez we've ever seen. Yeah, and no other woman in the history of WWE has held 4 tag team titles than Raquel Rodriguez. 5 at WWE, a one-time NXT tag team champion. Also a former NXT.
Apparently, I got a request to move the camera up a slight bit. Is that better?
Iyo Sky has shoulder rolled over the past few months. While she is one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet, just like Raquel. Oh, look at this! Crucifix here, but Raquel puts on the brakes. Oh, what a side slam to Iyo Sky. Coming out by Raquel. Hook of the leg and a kick out. Now Io's got to watch out for feisty Roxanne Perez in ringside. Well, right now, Iyo needs to focus solely on the task at hand, that being Raquel, but you're absolutely right. You got to keep an eye out on Roxanne on the outside of the ring. We have learned that Roxanne will do whatever it takes to help the Judgment Day succeed. Oh my goodness! One right to the lower back of Iyo Sky. And again, that's
Is that better?
Raquel Rodriguez, who loves to
I'm not sure exactly what else there is to see, but okay.
More lack of experience with that raw power. The difference now being Raquel understands how to use her own
Becky
power.
against who?
I think a lot of that had to do with teaming with Liv Morgan for as long as she did. Being a part
I just saw the rest of the match for the show.
She's sort of taken on a leadership role in the Judgment Day too, with the absence of Liv Morgan, who's out with a shoulder injury. Absolutely accurate.
There's still 4 matches.
Places Iyo Sky on the top rope. And now mocking the over 13,000 here tonight in Philadelphia. Can't get over
13, that's it?
Will make you pay. There's a perfect example. Iyo Sky now. Nice Iguana sends Raquel toward the corner. Iyo now up over the top. Lands on her feet. Fantastic athleticism from the former women's champion. Iyo, drops Raquel to a knee. Iyo Sky, it's an unorthodox offensive times. Always effective. Iyo thinking about taking flight. Roxanne got involved. The official Jessica Carr was dealing with Raquel. Iyo's got to turn around. And that's one of the reasons, Corey, that the Warriors wanted to be out here.
Well, you still got four more matches you're trying to pull off tonight. Into next 2 hours? I don't know. Oh, wait. Are people in for the tattoo? Oh, should I mean, I don't know. In downtime, is this going to be like last week where it's like Paul trolling me with the Magic Mike thing or whatever the fuck it was? I don't remember. Why is everybody so quiet? I know I'm not really talking to myself. I know you're here, so I don't know why. We're really gonna try to pull 5 matches tonight, like a small pay-per-view. No, that did not happen last week. It was sort of jokingly requested because I think I had my hat off and I might have I think I might have done something like this. I think I might have done something like this, but that's it. There was no clothing removal. There was nothing. No. There wasn't I wasn't oiled up and shirtless and doing a little. Well, I always do this, but there wasn't shirtless, oiled up, doing shit like that.
Dominating this match against Iyo Sky ever since Roxanne Perez got involved a bit ago.
I mean, I do this. I do this. Just because, Look at that. You see this? You see this? You see this? Look at that. Huh? Old man, my ass.
And another one by Iyo Sky. Raquel Rodriguez.
I mean, fair. That's fair. But, I'd like to not lose my YouTube channel because of something like that. Even if it did get me clicks. I can't be walking around here in like a Speedo or something. And, you know, I don't know if they'd like that too much. Not that I own one, but... And, you know, I'm half Italian, so, like, you know, I'd have to do a lot of work to do that anyway, even if I wanted to. So...
Raquel Rodriguez collaring Iyo Sky up and delivering that drop to Iyo Sky. And now Raquel from the second elbow hit with that flush to the elbow. Cover now by Rodriguez. Up to the leg, near fall. And that was incredible. Iyo went for the full train attack and Raquel just powered out of it. That was straight up ungodly power we just witnessed from Raquel Rodriguez. Totally changed the complexion of this matchup and snuffed out the comeback Iyo was starting to make. Overconfident in that moment. Now Iyo launch himself off the top rope, but again, Raquel interception. Iyo takes her out over here. Stop right the midsection. Again, Iyo turns the tides back into her favor. She could be thinking about the over the moonsault. Over Sky, Raquel rolls out of harm's way. Iyo may have hurt her ankle, and she came down hard. Rodriguez on the clothesline, wiping out Sky. Quickly into the cover, for the win. Is it enough? Pick out it to an air fall.
You really want to do 4 more matches tonight? Please don't run long. I don't really want it.
Nearly put Iyo away, but too much fight left with the former women's world champion. Iyo Sky, of course, in SummerSlam is in that triple threat with Naomi and Rhea Ripley. Look at this now. Raquel someone's out in the kick out. Naomi, the women's world champion, will be joining us later tonight to talk about the state of the women's title.
These two don't really work well together.
Second row. Oh, tornado DDT.
No.
I don't know if it was intentional or just pure luck, but Rodriguez rolling.
I'm not going to say that at no point in my life did I ever own something like it, but there's no secret.
Look out! Suicide dive to take out Perez. Iyo wasn't going to fall for that trick again. But over the other side. But wait a minute, Cole. Raquel corner and powered Iyo up to her shoulder. Insane swipe again by Rodriguez.
That was good.
Throws Iyo like a dart into the ring post. Iyo may be knocked out. And now wasn't before, she will be now. We're going to put Iyo away with a massive Tahana bomb. Iyo, though, takes Raquel face first to the turnbuckle. And just that quickly, Iyo is in control.
I don't get Raquel sometimes. Sometimes she's fluid as hell and sells really well, and other times she doesn't.
The urgency and the genius's movements. Perched up top. Iyo's in a wheelhouse. Over the moonsault. Iyo with a win. Here is your winner, Iyo Sky. Iyo wanted this. Iyo needed
Comes
this.
Roxy.
The victory tonight, and meanwhile, Roxanne Perez now. Roxanne was ready to pounce.
Come on. Bring out the Kabuki Warriors, and then so they can turn on her.
Iyo Sky left helpless and defenseless. I don't believe the judgment is through yet. Here comes Naomi. Rhea Ripley. The Eradicator. Just about boots Roxanne out of the boots. Heavy right hand to the monstrous Rodriguez. And these two have been involved in quite a rivalry. Special drop kick from Scott. Iyo and Rhea bound by mutual respect. Professional admiration. A cow kicked over the top rope.
Rhea's gotten a little leaner and seemingly taller.
Iyo Sky, who picks up the win over Raquel Rodriguez tonight.
I know Rhea's not that tall, but she looks like she's like 6'3". And I know she ain't that tall.
I'm backstage with LA Knights. LA, congratulations. You have earned yourself a huge opportunity in 2 weeks at Clash in Paris when you compete in a fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Look, I know you know this. Seth Rollins always has a plan B, so I guess my
I
question...
ain't worried about plan B, C, A, none of that. What I'm worried about is week after week, it's the vision. What do you want? Apologies for interrupting. Jackie, can you give us a second?
I'm sure.
No. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay right here. Stay right here, do the interview. It's fine. It's fine. All right, well, while they chant my name in the arena, I want to get something clear to you. We kind of need to be on the same page here. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if I don't like you. You think this is about me not liking you? This never had anything to do with me not liking you. It's the fact that I've had 2 championship opportunities, and where were you? Sticking your nose in it. There you were. That's the problem, my man. It's not a personal thing. It's business.
Okay, so tonight's not about business, but 2 weeks, that's all it's about. We're not going to get there unless we stick together. We need a little bit of cohesion here. You and Jey watching each other's backs because you know what's going to happen with Seth and his goons. The numbers game.
You got to be kidding me. Last week, you're the one who puts your hands on me first. And how'd that work out for you? You ended up eating a couple mega-star little meat mitts to the mouth, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's how it went for you.
That's what you want to do. That's how you want to play. None of us are going to make it. You don't need that from me.
Look, I tell you what, here's what you need to worry about. When we get to Paris, there's going to be one man holding his hand up with that title in his hand. Who has the world champion? It ain't going to be you. It's going to be this man with that good body saying L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Okay. No.
CM Punk and LA Knight certainly have their crosshairs set on Seth freaking Rollins, but so does main event Jey Uso. But that's in Paris. Tonight we are in.
How are you gonna do an Extreme Rules main event that doesn't last like 5 minutes if you got you still have like what 3 other matches that I can think of, maybe 4. I don't get that. I don't. Oh, dude.
Oh, you can't put a time limit on someone's sadness. You some kind of sociopath?
What in the hell is Grayson Waller wearing? Good God.
Some of us will find the new day to be incredibly inspiring. In these dark times in their careers, they're still willing to do battle against whoever steps in their way. Xavier is upset with offensive disrespect to this silly hat.
So you still have this. You have Becky and Natty for some reason. I feel like I'm missing something else, but the main event needs time. If that's going to be like a decent match in Extreme Rules, do you actually want to have any Extreme Rules and play any of that into the match? That match needs to like start around 10, and you're pushing 9 now and still have 3 matches left. So unless you're not really doing much backstage, I don't see it. Whatever about I saying. eyes are burning. I can't be that tired. Fine as fuck today, yeah. Okay.
Monday Night Raw, but we look back to Mexico City this past Saturday. Over 19,000 strong to watch Triple A's Triple Mania. The biggest event in Lucha Libre goes global.
I don't know why Omos was at Triple Mania. That makes no fucking sense. And Eagle. Oh God! No.
And that was our Triple Mania fact presented by
No, you didn't. There was no action to miss.
The most viewed Triple Mania in history, with over 4.3 million viewers globally in just the first 24 hours. You're a ratings juggernaut.
No.
That's me. I'll take it.
I knew that you had that much, that's one, but
It's okay, Ria.
in the beat, I just couldn't not step in.
Thank you. It's okay.
Thank you. Are you okay? Are you sure?
Iyo, are you alright? My God. Ria can help you, but we can't.
I only helped because you were nowhere to be seen, Oscar.
You told us to back off. We did. Why was that in government? Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes, I have to take it.
I don't know what the hell she said.
Out of our creation.
Oscar can speak better English than that. Kyrie looks good though. I ain't going for it. Kyrie looks good.
Well, none of that's good. Tension's running extremely high backstage in the women's division. Meanwhile, Rigby.
No,
In the ring,
I swear there is no.
One-on-one action.
No.
And again, I asked you earlier, what on earth is Waller doing?
Yeah.
Grayson Waller, pardon me, my mistake.
Despite what this might look like to you all, I do not have this to do Magic Mike shit, period. I would do it for a special person just because they don't care. whether or not I've got that Magic Mike thing, but just because they're my special person and they ask, that's different. But like, I don't got this for that. 50, 60 pounds ago up, I could have done that, but this, no. Nope. Plus, I can't dance for shit, so. So, I mean, you know, it's moot.
Okay, there's so much to talk about in this match tonight. Let's start with what happened 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. That is when Penta was in a one-on-one match with Grayson Waller. The New Day joined us at ringside on commentary. Unfortunately for Big G, things did not go his way as Penta delivered a twisted Mexican destroyer, which really further upset a morning New Day. There's that silly hat as Xavier came in and decided to make fun of Woods. The disrespect is unbelievable.
I mean, fair. I don't know. I have not seen the movies because, like, I'm a straight male, so why do I need to watch a bunch of, like, mostly naked dudes do their thing? I don't really care, but I think from what little has crossed my path, there are parts of that movie where, like, they do, like, choreographed little mini dance kind of things, and I don't do that. Like, I mean, you know, I appreciate the gas up, I guess, but, like, y'all acting like I could just do some, like, I guess I appreciate, like, the gas up, but, like, I don't really think if I, like, oiled myself up and did some sort of, like, stripper dance on, like, OnlyFans or some shit that anybody's paying to see that. Even my favorite girl, I don't really think anybody's going to pay to see me do that shit. Not right now at this point. I don't think so. Oh, right. I like Channing Tatum as much as anybody, but, like, jeez. Oh, please, Channing Tatum ain't all that. You act like he looks like that all the fucking time. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't all that. He might look better, but he ain't better. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
I could go on all night. We've got action to help. Oh, look at Woods in control on the apron. Give me my money! Settle! Dinero! I want 18 grand!
Okay, commercial. But yeah, no. YouTube is not. There will be no Magic Miking for real on YouTube. And I said nobody's gonna pay to watch me do it. So especially in this condition. So sorry. If I knew my person would be cool with it, and I could actually make some bread, and I looked like I could actually get away with it to make money, maybe. Maybe I'd consider it. Maybe. I can't. Come on. Okay, all jokes aside, there's no. This is not going to work. It's not going to work for that. Nobody's realistically going to pay actual money to see me, this skinny ass old man, oiled up in a Speedo, and I'm half Italian, so I'd have to shave a lot. Like, gyrating and shit. Nobody's going to really pay this. Nobody's going to pay to see that. Come on. And even that, what I just did was fucking awful. That was terrible. I think the only thing that would actually make this not tan, skinny ass body look remotely like a body would have to be something like that, or like spray tan or something. Because no, why is mute not working? Oh, there we go.
Xavier Woods, who had been dominating, hangs Penta up again on the top rope. What's been so impressive before he came around? Lining up Penta, looking at that athleticism. Again, carried away with the show over here. Woods just trying to keep himself in a healthy, happy mental space after feeling this level of sadness. Somehow never recovered. Big kick to the face cover now. By Woods. Claims he's going to beat the money for his calf that Penta destroyed out of Penta time. And I think that's a very respectable goal for Xavier Woods. With what he hoped to accomplish. Recently, I would have been hoping what they moved to a cabin in the middle of the woods and became hermits that they couldn't deal with society anymore. It's a really sad thing. It's a hard thing to deal with that level of loss. Which is again why I urge everyone to purchase the new morning shirt of the new day. To help with the proceeds of everyone's mental well-being. And Penta now with a kick to Woods. And here comes Penta. Firing back now. Kick to the back of the leg. And Penta with a sling blade. Showing no fear. Fighting his way back into this contest. Here's a corner by Penta. Sends Woods to the outside. Penta, top rope now. Standing on the ring post. Taking out Waller. And the New Day. Penta. Crossbody. Taking another look from incredible height. The tippy top of the ring post. Penta launching himself to take out Woods and Big G simultaneously. And Woods rolled back into the ring. Penta now with his eyes on Woods. Okay, wow. Right to the temple. Into the corner. Bang! Drop kick right to the sternum of Woods. Covered by Penta. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. Kick it two. Confident in attempt by Penta. Woods still has a little too much left in the gas tank. Time ever these two have gone one-on-one. Stalking the fallen Woods. Woodman still seeking the first singles championships in WWE. It looks like he's going to have a Penta driver. Xavier Woods now able to turn things around. Harry, wow! What a move by Woods. Cover! And an air fall as Penta kicks out. level of power required to suplex an opponent like Woods just did is second to none. Fantastic core strength. Very nearly put Penta away. Nothing else to bought Woods some valuable time to recover, to re-strategize. And Woods trying to get back to his feet. Penta's struggling as well. Uppercut by Woods. Woods continuing to soldier forward. Now that's a chop. Unloading him. Which is a frustration on his face as well. Penta looks out of harm's way. Oh, by Woods though. Look at the honor roll. Penta caught him. Uh-oh. Penta hoists him off. Oh, Penta climber. But Penta doesn't have enough left to go to the cover. Penta unable to capitalize in the moment. Woods looking for respite. And now Kofi Kingston places Woods' boot on the bottom row. Penta will not pick up the win there. That is Hall of Fame level teamwork right there. There's a reason it's 12 time tag team champions. Penta realizes what happened. And now Penta up over the top. Real Dorado off the back of Xavier Woods. Down goes Kofi. Down goes Big G once again. Can Penta finish the job? Oh, Xavier rolls him up though for the win here. Kick out at 2. Xavier trying to steal one. Penta with a kick to the face. Now Penta measuring his man. Look out, Penta up over the top. Oh, Destroyer. The Mexican Destroyer by Penta. Cover on Woods. Penta with a win. The morning will continue. Here is your winner. Penta. You can put the silly t-shirt down now. And now Penta has taken both Grayson Waller and Kofi Kingston. Well, if I'm Xavier Woods, I'm filing a complaint with Adam Pearce about Petey Williams, because obviously Petey gave Xavier bad advice. Take a look at Penta. He's showing no fear. Stepping off the back of a fallen Woods. Super kick under the chin. And the Mexican Destroyer strikes again. Woods unable to kick out. And tonight belongs to Penta. Penta. Penta for 3-time AAA champion. And speaking of AAA, what a weekend. Corey Graves, old friend JBL, Tony Rook. We're going to take the t-shirt off now. I'm not done. I'll be done breathing when the new day's done. Okay, nonetheless, you guys did a great job. Triple Mania. It was an historic night this past Saturday. And no rest for the weary because we're heading back out for another AAA show. Worlds Collide in a few weeks. Look out, Las Vegas, the Thomas and Mack Center. Tickets are on sale this Friday, August 22nd. Go to unlvtickets.com. If you missed the first Worlds Collide, you don't want to make that mistake again. It's going to be unbelievable. And now we want to turn our attention to the situation involving Dominic Judgement Day around the Americano, LW, AJ Styles. First, let's take it back to Raw last week. Tag team action, Dirty Dom joining forces.
Oh, God, don't add another match, please.
Who lost the foreign object he utilizes to such great effect. Dom would use it to take AJ Styles out. Now, Grande Americano picking up arguably the biggest win of his legendary career over AJ Styles.
Yeah, because he was the medal in his match.
Here are the closing moments of the Fatal 4-Way at Triple Mania for the AAA Mega Championship. And just before Dirty Dom was truly crowned King of the Luchadors, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the hater of the year, using all of his airline miles to settle old scores. Styles clash on Dom, 630 splash from Vikingo, and still.
And earlier today on social media, Dominic addressed this.
AJ Styles, that what he just cost me the AAA Mega Championship. Hijo de Vikingo, I'll see you at Worlds Collide. ¿Qué pasó con el mejor misterio del mundo? No tengo mala suerte, no tuvo suerte. It was AJ, and I am the best Mysterio.
We miss you, Ray.
Dirty Dom tweeted his Vacates, and it has been made official. At Worlds Collide Friday, September 12th,
Vikingo versus Dom.
Mega Champion will defend his crown against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Interesting tag team matchup coming up next year on Raw. The Judgement and the tag champs. Going to be an action against Dragon Lee of the LWO and Mr. Iguana from Triple A. I can't wait to see his Raw debut. Get ready, Cole. This will be unbelievable.
Oh God, it's only 9. I feel like I've been fucking here for 3 hours already, and it's only 9 o'clock. Good God. Somebody entertain me for a minute. Anyone.
On Netflix across the world. Don't miss Monday Night Raw next Monday. Let me know. Tag team action now, the Judgment Day, taking on Dragon Lee, the LWO, and Mr. Iguana. So, tell me about Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana, the pride of Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, an incredibly talented professional wrestler. Well, don't be fooled by the appearance of Mr. Iguana. Take him for real. Take him seriously like these guys. The Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Cooper DeJean, Chief Security Officer Don DeSandro, and media mogul from Philadelphia, Dave Cole, all in the house, taking in the sights and sounds of Monday Night Raw. That's a pretty nice trophy there, Roll. Hey, we could use Big Tom out here at ringside the way things have been going at the announce desk the past few weeks. You can say that again. And here we go now. Dragon Lee going to start things off against J.D. McDonough of the Judgment Day. We know what Dragon Lee is all about, and I think we truly witnessed peak Dragon Lee this past Saturday in Triple Mania. The man came within an eyelash on more than one occasion of becoming the new AAA Mega Champion. Well, what a performance as well of not only the champion by Kingo, but how about the performance of Grande Americano and the man at ringside, Dominic Mysterio, who I believe would have won the Mega title if it wasn't for AJ Styles. I find it refreshing that you're finally giving Dominic his due. I think you're absolutely right. Had it not been for the phenomenal one, Dirty Dom would be a double champ right now. J.D. McDonough, who I've said for a long time now, Corey, one of the most underrated stars in WWE today. The toughest men, pound for pound, on the roster. Oh, and Dragon Lee with a stop to McDonough. J.D. McDonough himself possesses a rather unsuccessful lucha libre career. Known down south of Florida as El Grande Cabeza. Really, that's right. Big right hand from Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee unloading. One-time NXT North American champion. Mysterio down there in the Dragon Screw by destroyed McDonough's knee.
I don't see the point of that, but okay.
As you mentioned, coming off that great performance this past Saturday.
I don't think they would have had Mr. Iguana come from Mexico for them to wrestle and lose. So maybe they're setting up something for Worlds Collide.
McDonough's overlooking Dragon Lee. Corner with a wicked chop, and here's the tag to Balor. Balor, a four-time tag champ, first ever Universal Champion in WWE. Ooh, wow. Vicious knife edge chop. Dominic felt that at ringside. Balor, nobody home. Dragon Lee moving out of harm's way, but kick the Balor's down. Dragon Lee over the top and a kick to Balor. Control, and we're about to get eyes on a Raquel Rodriguez. That's a reptile match. Oh my goodness! Big clothesline by Balor. Oh no, someone's got to resuscitate Iguana. Hurt, Cole. Oh! Pain off the suplex cover. Look at the leg and a kick out by Iguana, who's making his Monday Night Raw debut tonight. Still not sure. Do Iguanas do that? This one does. I can't speak for all Iguanas, Cole. Heck, depending on where you're at.
What in the hell?
He's fine. In the South Florida, you get paid to hunt those things. That's what Balor's doing here now. Fortunately for the Judgment Day, to this point, we have not seen Mr. Iguana utilize La Yesca. That's the right? It's Mr. Iguana's prized companion. Oh, God. Look at the athleticism of Mr. Iguana. And these fans here tonight in Philadelphia are actually serenading the Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio. There goes McDonough to the outside. Dragon Lee gonna fly! And Iguana as well! I didn't know Iguanas had wings. This one does.
Another commercial. Somebody shoot me. Somebody shoot me. Somebody talk, please.
here, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Dragon Lee and Mr. Iguana doing battle with JD McDonough, Finn Balor up the Judgement Day. Michael Cole lost complete control of himself over here. This is what's going to happen worldwide every time someone gets eyes on Mr. Iguana.
He's been oh, man, that was impressive. What a suplex fight. Dragon Lee catches him with an knee. And Dragon Lee now lands on his feet. JD McDonough. Oh, my goodness.
That's got to do it. Poison Rana.
And Dragon Lee with a counter.
Look at it.
Here it is.
Dragon unable to execute a cover.
He's got to make a tag. Oh, my God. He's got to make a tag to Iguana. JD's going to make a tag to Balor.
Good thing there's such world-class veterinary care in Mexico City because I never thought we'd see Layeska again after Triple Mania.
Yeah, because of Benito, right?
That's right. The less said about him, the better. It opens some portal to dimensions. We don't know.
He actually packed the ball. Oh, and now using a
Layeska.
Due
to international rules of combat, Layeska is considered an extension of Mr. Iguana's physical being. Very easy to understand, Cole.
You learned a lot some way. Oh, caused JD McDonough to lose his concentration for a moment.
Wait till you see the offensive arsenal of Layeska, Cole. Uh-oh. You don't need to say anything. Just watch and enjoy. Balor caught in the jaws of Layeska.
Tap was made.
Oh! Down goes McDonough.
Dragon Lee's legal.
Big Balor right between the eyes. Uh-oh. For Operation Dragon.
Balor with a great cover for the win. And Iguana makes the save. No, those are Chameleons. Set for the second rope now to the floor is Iguana. Now JD McDonough springboard moonsault.
Through lack of herpetological knowledge really disappoints me, Cole.
And Dragon Lee for the win on Balor and a kick out. Oh, I really got to get my dictionary out tonight.
Dragon Lee.
Oh, slam by Balor.
Finn Balor close enough to sense the end of this one.
Dragon Lee catches him with a boot to the face.
Everybody uses super kicks way too damn much.
Dominic Mysterio to Nelson Mandela this past Saturday night. Oh, look at Dominic getting involved. JD as the official in the Oringo, distracted, and now Balor drives Lee into the corner, and Dragon Lee's in the drop zone.
Brutal drop kick to the spine from Finn. From the top.
Coup de grace. And thanks in part to Dominic Mysterio on the Judgment Day with the win.
I would have thought bringing Iguana from Mexico, they would have had them win, but
I was impressed with Dragon Lee and Iguana Man tonight in this one.
Mr. Iguana, Michael Cole.
With no respect, the Judgment Day pick up the victory here tonight. And now, look at, not quite surprised at any of this. Dominic Mysterio still stinging from the loss this past Saturday night at Triple Mania.
It just goes to show you how strong the Judgment Day are as a unit, right?
Great.
Look out.
Get our phones. Okay, Dom, I get it.
Show a little respect to Dom Cole, and man could be double champion after Worlds Collide.
Oh, no, Dominic got to play on our announce table here.
This is a statement to WWE, to AAA. Wait a minute.
The fucking champion, the King Rocky Dominic Mysterio with a drop kick.
Iyo Sky is here on Raw.
And Balor tries to get his hands on it, but the champ of Lodi Balor now sending Finn Balor flying.
The face of modern Lucha Libre. Iyo Sky single-handedly wrecking the Judgment Day.
JD in trouble.
Meteor in the final tournament. Down from behind. With Vikingo's own goal.
Dominic Mysterio attacking the Kingo from behind, and now Finn Balor turning his attention to Dragon Lee, and the assault continues.
Dom now from the top turnbuckle. Deja vu. The frog splash to the Mega Champion. The same frog splash that should have made Dirty Dom Mega Champion in Mexico City Saturday night. And that could be what the future holds, Cole. We want to remind everyone that World Collide will take place Friday, September 12th. The Kingo defending the Mega Championship against Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a special start time. You can see Worlds Collide at 10 o'clock at night on the East Coast. 10 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States, 7 o'clock on the West Coast for Worlds Collide live from Las Vegas. And at UNLVtickets.com, you don't want to miss your chance to be part of Lucha Libre history. And again, extremely impressive what happened Saturday at Triple-Mania. Impressed with Iguana. The Kingo with the Dragon League again here tonight for Judgement Day. Pick up the victory. Last week on Monday Night Raw, what an opportunity for Maxine E3 to take on the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. One-on-one with Big Time Bex, and Maxine fought her heart out, flexed all of the new skills she's acquired. But just when it seemed as though Becky might have made a mistake that would have cost her her television Intercontinental Championship, the disarmor was locked in, and Maxine left with absolutely no choice but to tap out to the man. Yeah, then Natalya would come in and say, hey, Becky, time to lay off here. And as Natalya turned her attention to Maxine, Becky Lynch, of course, with a ambush from behind, a cheap shot. Let's check in with our colleague, Jackie Redden.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with our Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky, first off, congratulations on your successful title defense last week. But I actually wanted to ask you about what happened after the match. Why did you feel the need to attack Natalya?
No, I didn't attack Natalya. No, don't look at me like that. No, hey, no. Natalya attacked me. You're looking at me like you don't believe me. Let's follow the chain of events that happened, right? 2 weeks ago, Natalya came at me very strong, very aggressively, verbally assaulted me. And even then, the generous person that I am, I gave her protege, Maxine, an opportunity, the greatest opportunity of her career, to step in the ring with the greatest female wrestler of all time, such as this. What's it? She steps in the ring with me. I bring something out of Maxine, fire that we've never seen before. And I beat her, of course I beat her. And afterwards, I'm giving her a pep talk. And nasty Natalya comes in out of nowhere, shoves me so aggressively, very bitter. And I simply defend myself. But I understand why Natalya is so bitter. Of course she's bitter. She doesn't belong in my division. She knows that. She's going up. She's trying to prove herself everywhere, all around the world, wrestling for these different promotions. Because she knows she doesn't belong in the ring with me. And tonight, I will prove that Natalya doesn't belong in the ring with me. Okay, Natalya, welcome back to the big time.
So the veteran Natalya hopes to teach Becky a lesson and take her Intercontinental Championship. It's Natalya versus Becky live on Netflix.
Does this mean they're not going to be on too late tonight? Because there's only 2 matches left. I wouldn't be upset. Truth be told, I wouldn't be upset. Yeah, I shaved that too because I'm half Italian. It's, a thing. Yeah, everybody leave. Y'all left me. Really? That's crazy. Well, at least you're here, but that's still crazy.
Well, two champions, one night. Boxing's biggest names collide.
I don't even know if I really want to chat with this, but okay. Sure.
An epic showdown at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Get your ticket now at Ticketmaster.com and elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packages. And on location, ESP.com/Canelo Crawford. Monday Night Raw is live tonight in front of over 13,000 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Monday Night Raw.
They could easily do like 18, 19 for wrestling. I don't know, 13.
Well, you touched on this earlier. What do you make of what Bailey has been doing as of late? Bailey's the woman I was known to survive back in the days of FCW, literally 13 years ago, I believe it was. And I've never known her to be as upset or mentally unstable, whatever she's going through right now. I've never seen her. Yeah, check out what she's doing on social media as of late. Here's some more about Bailey.
I don't know if anything I'm saying even makes any sense.
Of course you don't know what you're saying makes sense because the reason alone is Judgement. Haven't been making sense in a long time. I mean, look, seriously, are you
Psycho heel Bailey. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one.
That's enough. We were a double champion. We were the longest reigning SmackDown Women's
I mean, I'll give it a shot, but like, I don't know about like Psycho heel or like schizo like multiple personality heel Bailey. I don't know. I don't know. I'll give it a shot, but I don't know.
I don't know what I need.
How about a hug?
It's tough to watch it first. You've known for so long, unravel before your very eyes. I agree. It's disturbing.
I'll chapter it anyway for like the 3 people who might want to go back and watch this later. But I really
Natalya. She has not held a singles championship in WWE in 8 years, and that fact weighs on her. We did see Natalya in action a couple of nights ago at Triple Mania in the Reina de Reinas championship matchup. And The different Natalya Saturday night. I think that might be the biggest understatement of your career, but we saw a completely different side of Natalya in Mexico City. It's as though Natalya's finally ready to take all the frustration she's feeling inside and channel it towards something different, something dangerous. I hope that he's in that sort of headspace tonight, because she's going to need it dealing with someone like the man. Natalya knows Becky Lynch extremely well. This will be the 10th time in their careers that they've gone one-on-one. Becky holds a slight edge with 5 victories. See if Natalya can succeed where Maxine came up short. Knocking off the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. Natalya's had some success against Becky, but has never beat Becky when a championship's been on the line. The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch, who claims she will be the greatest to ever hold this championship. Lynch is certainly off to a start. Would agree with that assessment. Becky Lynch, a big WrestleMania match a couple of years ago here in Philadelphia, and Rhea Ripley across the street over at the Eagles' home stadium. And tonight, another big match in Philadelphia.
Is it though? We're gonna get formal introductions too.
Let's head up to the ring and the great Alicia Taylor.
Okay. I guess because it's for a title, for a championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
You know, we talked a lot last week about Becky Lynch maybe being a bit overconfident, maybe taking Maxine Dupree a little bit lightly, although she did retain the championship. Becky cannot do anything of the sort against Natalya tonight. I agree with you wholeheartedly. We're talking about Natalya, one of the most decorated and dangerous women to ever step foot into WWE. And as much as Becky Lynch would never admit it publicly, Becky has a healthy professional respect for what Natalya is capable of. Becky's not going to get caught like that. So if you're Natalya, you haven't won a singles championship in 8 years. You put a lot of pressure on yourself heading into this matchup. Absolutely. This is sort of the headspace that he's been in for the past several months, if not longer. She's frustrated. This is the one that roll up the house, shoulders down to the champ, and a kick out. Natalya feels that she has done everything in her power to help the entire women's division as a whole, in spite of herself at times. And now that he's realizing that she's found herself at the bottom of the ladder more often than not, she's got to do something to change the perception of herself. Face first goes Becky Lynch. A lot has been made over the years of Becky Lynch and what she's meant to the women in the locker room here in WWE before this change of heart has been. Natalya's really been a locker room. Oh, Fletcher and a suplex release to the champ. Almost to her own detriment at times. Natalya has been so selfless in an extremely selfish business. Baseball slide by Natalya drives Becky into the barricade. I think reality is starting to seep into Natalya mentally. She understands being nice will only get you so far. You gotta step up. You gotta rattle some cages. You gotta do something that you haven't been doing. And did you notice Natalya hit the ring post hard and seems to be favoring her shoulder here. Doesn't look good.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to get water. I'm getting some water. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Do not like. It's hard to drag. Oh. I didn't think I was gone long enough for a commercial break, but all right.
Oh my goodness, it delivered a suplex there, and Becky went right back with that arm. Whenever the ring post began, I think Becky Lynch just finished.
Oh, I needed that.
There it is, armbar's in. Becky with the armbar in, Natalya trying to block, but how much can it? Becky wisely goes to the injured arm. Becky's trying to use, there it is, there. Natty's in all types of trouble right now. Natalya again trying to, great move there, turn it into a pretty combination. Becky still with the arm, locked in. Becky can pass Natalya's shoulder under Natty's own chin. And more of a triangle circumstance here. The armbar doesn't have full extension on Natalya's left arm. Natalya tossed out through this. Natalya trying to fight through. Natty's a double tough woman. But she had it in her. Oh my goodness! Powering Becky up, delivering that spine buster, and forces the break. And Natalya in serious pain here. Trying to dig down deep. See what concern on the face of Maxine Dupree on the outside. Feed off adrenaline, perhaps. Natalya uses her good arm. They'll place elbow, kick to the midsection. Becky misses wildly. Natalya with a snapmare. And right there, classic Natalya. Oh, boot to the face of the champion. And looking for the sharpshooter. Trying to step through. And look at Becky going right for the injured arm. Smart move by Lynch. Great move by the champion.
Champion. Good God. And discus clothesline, chasing her dad. Cover now. Hook to the leg. Kick out by Lynch. That clothesline nearly took Becky Lynch clean out of her boots. Let's take another look at Becky. Talk about how deep goal.
Needed the water.
That clothesline from the depths of hell. And now the champ's in trouble. Becky wisely moves out to the apron.
Oh, I feel so much better. Phew. I'm assuming they're dragging this out so that they can have like a multiple commercial main event. I'm hoping.
Wiping out Maxine. Here comes the man. And now we're wiping out Cesaro with a baseball slide. Natalya, we're going to take advantage. He's going to steal it. Oh, and a kick out. Becky turns it into a pinning combination. Almost had her kick out again by Natalya. Natalya into the second rope. Natalya almost utilized the exact same strategy that she fell to at Triple Mania. Again, Becky just... Oh, goodness. Right back to the bad arm. And Becky now with the disarmer. Stop it. Come on now. The disarmer on the bad arm of Natalya. Now he's risking permanent damage here. Natalya trying to stay in this, trying to stay alive, and she has no choice. All right, Becky, enough is enough. The bell rang. The match is over. Well, now Maxine going to try to separate Becky Lynch, and finally does. But has the damage been done to Natalya?
Here is your winner by submission, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, now look at this. Becky from behind. Wasn't enough she injured Natalya. Wasn't enough she won. Now the disarmer on Maxine.
Oh.
And here comes Nikki Bella. The woman who was embarrassed by Becky Lynch a couple of weeks ago. And Nikki taking the fight to the champion.
Can they at least change their theme song? Because it's the fucking worst thing I've ever heard.
Nikki Bella unloading on Becky. This rivalry has gotten extremely personal in record time. And Nikki, there's Becky. Back attack 2.0 by Nikki Bella, the champion. Wow. That's how you make a statement. Becky Lynch with a bit too far
I
tonight.
don't care.
And paid for it.
Why? Nikki is not winning the belt. Why? She's not even dating. She hasn't dated John Cena in like 10 years. Like, no offense, but like nobody cares.
Seamus, I appreciate the time. Listen, I have to ask you, what is driving this chaos between you and Rusev? I mean, it feels like it's kind of getting out of hand. Things escalating week after week after week. It's like,
That's one gimmick, Joe.
I mean, it's a good gimmick.
Look, truth is, everyone says that Rusev has a god complex, right? But my opinion is that his complex is the light switch. And what he didn't contemplate on his massive WWE return when he was smashing everybody in sight was coming across this big ginger fella with banger after banger after banger. Yeah, I'm here. You want to say it again? One last chance and then we're done. And Clash in Paris. Get all out of your system. It's the last time, I swear to God, it's the last time. You're the good old fashioned dummy, bro. Now get that out of my little thing. Thanks, man, for your unspeakable language, man. I am going to be the Irish first son of
Clash in Paris. Why?
Get them out.
Why? Because they're both European?
Blood pressure medication too. Nonetheless, secret message on the profession. That goes down
Okay.
in Paris, but tonight we are in Philadelphia, just a few miles away from the corner of Swanson and Rittner, the birthplace of Extreme, and however.
Can you not say tonight? Can you say next?
Goes one-on-one with the badass of the Vision.
You don't have to like beat. You don't actually have to go 3 hours. You can Just stop when you stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a matter of moments, the Women's World Champion there.
Oh, I forgot Naomi's got.
The state of the Women's World title. Before we get to that, there's going to be a very special edition of Stephanie Penn's What's Your Story podcast that will drop immediately after Monday Night Raw.
Welcome back to another edition, a special edition, I should say, a bonus edition, an unexpected edition of What's Your Story with Trinity and Big Jim. And you guys have something that you might want to announce? Maybe some news that you'd like to give? Should I potentially give a drum roll? Maybe not.
Yes, Big Jim has a big message for you.
Oh, come on, Naomi. What's your story? Women's World Champ Naomi. Gonna be here live on Raw next on Netflix.
She preggers? I mean, good for her if she is, but like, that means she ain't keeping the title much longer. It's too dangerous to wrestle while preggers, I guess. Damn, everybody left me. That's shitty. Everybody left me. There's not that much more of the show, I promise. There's no way there's any more than like 40-ish minutes left. And we know one match.
And Clash in Paris is presented by Judgement, the ultimate entertainment festival, live shows, sports, food, fashion, theme parks. Starting October 2025. Perfect for all ages.
Try to get my on board. He's not happy. We gotta work together. Okay. You got yourself an extreme rules match tonight against the Paw Patrol Division, whatever they want to call themselves, and I know that you're outnumbered. So, listen, you can always count on me. I got your back tonight. Cool. No disrespectless, but man, I didn't ask for your help for tonight, man. Now on this match. Okay, listen, I know in Paris it's about the heavyweight championship, but you're not going to get there. I'm just trying to get you to the match. Hey, wait, what do you mean get me to Paris? Once we get to Paris, Punk, it's every man for themselves. Look, at the end of the night, man, I just don't want to owe nobody no favors. Well, you can understand that.
All right. I'm letting you know. All right?
Appreciate this.
All right.
You take care of business.
Eat.
I mean,
Jey
interesting-ish.
wants to do it all on his own. Doesn't want to owe favors to anyone. Come Paris. Tonight we're in Philadelphia.
Obviously, they're going to try to play it up where Punk tries to help everybody, and it doesn't really work out, and then they're all mad at him, and it builds the tension for the Fatal 4-Way because it's set against 3 baby faces, but the 3 baby faces don't like each other. Booking 101.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I can do this
welcome
with my eyes closed.
the Women's World Champion, Naomi.
It's booking logic. Even with the numbers game, you can't have a heel champion against 3 baby faces unless the 3 baby faces just don't like each other at all. So it would make more sense for the Fatal 4-Way to be a Fatal 4-Way because all 4 guys don't like each other, and they will all try to take each other out. That's it. It's booking 101. I mean, at least they're doing that. Sadly, is the way things kind of have been booking-wise. At least their book, the logic is there in the booking where they're making these guys not like each other or mess up trying to help each other, whatever it is, so that they actually aren't a cohesive unit. Because they don't want it to be literally 3-on-1 against Seth. Okay.
Champ, the floor is yours.
Oh, is she going to drop the belt? Is she going to say she's pregnant and she's dropping the belt?
It's hard to say, guys. Just take a look at the chart for me, please.
You guys have something that you might want to announce? Maybe some news that you'd like to give? Should I potentially give a drum roll? Maybe not.
Yes, Big Jim has a big message for you.
We need y'all to proceed with caution because there is a baby on board.
Called it. She's dropping the belt because she's pregnant. She just got it.
I know. I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby. Yay!
Naomi, I feel like I can speak on behalf of everybody in this building tonight. We are so happy for you. Congratulations.
You know what, Adam? I bet you are happy for me. I bet you are. But you know what? This ain't my first time relinquishing a title. I handed it back the first time, but this time I ain't handing you shit.
Whoa! Oh, wait a minute. Whoa!
Yeah. My hormones are jumping like a disco. This ain't the time nor place. So I advise you to get the hell out of my face. Get them stepping. No. Get out of here.
I ain't relinquished. I ain't giving you shit, okay? Wow. Oh, all right. Cool.
walking, tripping in church shoes too. Thank you.
Is that
You know what? All the women back there in the locker room, y'all should be thinking one person. One person. Yeah, they should be thanking Big Jim because without him, y'all know y'all wouldn't have a chance to take this title off of me. I was about to walk y'all like a dog all year long. I was going to put you heifers in the ground. But thanks to Big Jim, he like to Netflix and chill, if you know what I mean.
oh shit, Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey, on the bright side, I guess the bloodline continues, baby! So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my title down right here. My custom title.
Baby Uso. Yeah? What happened to... is there no match at Clash in Paris then? It's supposed to be her and Stephanie.
I'm going to leave my title here. And I'm going to give you help with 9 months and some change to do whatever you want to do with my title. And even if I got to come back, breastfeed with my baby in my arms, I'm coming back to pick up where I left off. And whoever has that title when I do, I strongly advise you to
Proceed with caution.
Well, there's only one Naomi, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Naomi and her husband, Big Jim Uso. The announcement tonight from Naomi that she is with child and will relinquish the Women's World Championship. It's difficult, there's no doubt that decision was for Naomi to make. Heartbreaking to make it to the top of the mountain. But what better reason to have
So now what?
Gold and a beautiful baby. Congratulations to John and Trin. I'm very happy and proud of them. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming that next week on Monday Night Raw, we're going to learn more about the title picture where Stephanie McMahon figures into all this. Remember, she was the #1 contender for the title. We're supposed to have a championship match in Clash in Paris. We'll probably get to the bottom of all that next week because Monday Night Raw is across the pond. We're in Birmingham, the United Kingdom next week, and we'll have a special start time of 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific here in the States, 8 p.m. local in the UK. Coming to you live on Netflix across the world. Don't miss Monday Night Raw next Monday night in Birmingham.
I would have rather you tape delayed, but okay.
Because the man has been busy. It has just been made official. Next Monday on Raw, the Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley, goes one-on-one with the prodigy of the Judgement Day, Roxanne Perez. And next week on Monday Night Raw as well, Kofi Kingston of the New Day will try his fair against the one and only Penta. Penta, one-on-one with Kofi Kingston against special start time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, 12 o'clock on the West Coast on Netflix here in the States. But before we get there, we're going to make a stop for SmackDown in Dublin, Ireland with none
greatest of all time, John Cena, will be live in Ireland this Friday on SmackDown.
Really?
Coming up next on Monday Night Raw, the unpredictable badass from the Vision, Bron Breakker, set to take on main event Jey Uso. Things get extreme in Philly, live on Netflix.
Tape delayed SmackDown with John Cena on. Something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still buzzing from the news from former Women's World Champion Naomi moments ago announced into the world that she and her husband, Jey Uso, expecting a child. Well, it'll be the talk of the podcast network all week long, including What's Your Story? With Stephanie McMahon, her guest Naomi, and her husband, Jimmy, who drops immediately after Monday Night Raw tonight. Listen, girls, don't worry about it. You gotta next week, okay? Yeah, we'll do it.
Wait, where's Mama?
I thought it was with you guys. What? What's going on here?
Entonces, ¿qué piensas?
Déjame pensarlo, sucio. Hang on. What's all that about?
I'm just making sure that the Judgment Day always stays on top. Alright? Don't worry about it. Let's go, guys.
You don't know what happened.
Did you agree?
Yeah.
Catch up with you.
Time for our main event.
an extreme rules match. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds.
Damn. See, this is why I'm old. Like, everything's fucking tight. Pause.
Corey paid a little homage to somebody Philadelphia knows very well, New Jack City tonight.
Well, I mean, absolutely no disrespect to the original gangster himself, but tonight, Philadelphia is New Jey City.
Nice. Jey Interrupts with an opportunity to win his World Heavyweight Championship back a week from Sunday. Reminding the world there's a special start time of 8 o'clock local. That Clash in Paris, 2 o'clock on the East Coast of the States, 11 o'clock on the West Coast. Uso, LA Knight, Seth Rollins, fatal four-way for the world title.
Alright, let's get to it, because we know this ain't going 30 minutes.
A shopping cart full of weapons, completely legal tonight under extreme rules. Anything goes, you win via pinfall or submission. And for the first time in over 5 years, we have an extreme rules match on Monday Night Raw. The only appropriate, Corey, that it takes place in Philadelphia.
2 miles away from Swanson and Ritter, Wingo Hall of great infamy. Tonight, the mission is crystal clear for that man, the badass of the vision. Take out Jey Uso, maim Jey Uso, do whatever you can to stop Jey Uso from succeeding at Clash in Paris.
An interesting matchup. This is the 4th time these two have gone one-on-one. Jey Uso actually owns a winning record over Bron Breakker. Bron did beat Jey in this building, in this city, to win back his Intercontinental Championship last year. I was surprised that Jey Uso, I shouldn't say I'm surprised, that took this extreme rules match against Breakker tonight. A couple of weeks away from Clash in Paris.
In Jay's mind, iron sharpens iron. And conversely, while Bron Breakker's mission is likely to remove Jey from the equation if possible, Jey would love to do the exact opposite to Bron Breakker. Keep Bron Breakker, keep Bronson Reed as far away from Rollins come Paris as humanly possible.
Again, because if they don't give away wins in Clash in Paris, there are no rules, really, no disqualifications, right? So you got to figure Breakker and Bronson get involved at some point. So to your point, Jey takes out Bron tonight. He helps his cause from Paris.
Jey not only helps his own cause, he helps LA Knight's cause, he helps CM Punk's cause, but without a doubt, it would hurt Seth Rollins' cause drastically.
Yeah, Rollins, of course, has no champion's advantage when we get to Paris, because the first man to gain pinfall decision will become the champion. So Rollins doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the title. And Jey Uso has Breakker was face first into the turnbuckle. And Jey now sending Breakker on the oh my goodness! Right into that sharpening cart of weapons, and Bron may have hurt himself.
Breakker may have broken his leg, my God!
Bron Breakker trying to roll away from Jey Uso. Main event, Jey Uso now on the attack.
Bron came down knees and shins first across the loaded shopping cart. And even a trash can within. It doesn't take much to snap a leg, particularly when you compete as intensely as Bron Breakker. This fat ass dog is hurt right now. See our senior official Chad Patton out there checking on Breaker. Meanwhile, as Breaker tries to drag himself back up to the apron, Jey Uso's looking for more tools. What do you need more toys for? You got a shopping cart for it.
Because Jey Uso, much like Bron Breakker, is on a mission. Bron Breakker may have 2 broken legs, but the guy is crawling forward. He's like a Terminator. He won't stop. Jey Uso needs to make sure he figures out how to stop Bron Breakker.
Paul Heyman, of course, mentioned the Dudley Boys earlier tonight. Comes to tables, Devon and Bubba Ray, of course, the king of them. Now, you saw Breakker, he called Heyman over earlier on, just a few months ago, to talk to him a little bit, perhaps about the injured leg, as Jey Uso back on the attack. Smart move by Jey. Take out Bron while he's down.
I don't think the advantage provided by Paul Heyman can be overstated. Heyman has seen everything there is to see in this business. He's experienced everything there is to experience. He's telling Bron exactly what to do next.
Suicide dive by Uso. Breakker goes down, his knee collapsing.
I'll buy anything that they do now. Commercials, man. Oh, 10:15. Ain't that much left.
Bron Breakker has quickly turned the tables or the chairs on Jey Uso here in this extreme rules match. Jey has been in control, but Breakker's got a weapon, and Breakker's unloading on Jey Uso. No rules except for it be a pinfall or submission. Taking a look at the turn.
Right place, right time, right weaponry available. Bron Breakker slowing Jey Uso down and continuing the onslaught now.
Getting the kicked off wrong. We all knew that Paul Heyman was going there, being in Philadelphia, but Jey Uso's the one beating with the punch. He said, yeah, let's have an extreme rules match tonight. Now main event Jey Uso's in that fatal away for the world title a week from Sunday. Finds himself in serious jeopardy here. Again, I don't think we can overstate the importance of having the Oracle at ringside when you're Bron Breakker. Breakker, you can see the almost panic in the eyes of Bron Breakker. His knees were hurting. He wasn't able to stand for what felt like 2 or 3 minutes, which is why having someone like Paul Heyman at ringside to call the shots, to coach you up, it's invaluable. One of the many reasons that Paul Heyman was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Reversal Breakker now. Oh, look at that chair! And Jey's got a chance. Again, Heyman's like a baseball manager. You can tell your player what you need him to do, but it's up to the player to execute. Don't worry about that. We'll take care of it later. Referring to a potential injury of Breakker's arm. Bron Breakker's like Paul Heyman's personal Frankenstein. Except a hell of a lot faster. Paul believes he's the future of WWE, a future WrestleMania main eventer. I don't know too many people who disagree with Heyman's assessment. Breakker exploding out of the corner and turning Uso inside out. A bona fide Steiner line. Taking down main event.
This crowd is for Philly. This crowd is not awesome. It's like that last week too. It's like there were a couple of pockets of times where the crowd was like super, like high and loud, and they're just kind of not.
It's just a new wrinkle to the game of Bron Breakker, who is known for his.
I get it. The shows haven't been awesome, but Jesus.
One of the most explosive athletes on the roster. But again, Heyman's forcing to slow things down in the ring, and it's paid off. And look at my goodness, that's gotta be it. Jimmy's got broken ribs. Jey, of course, has been battling rib injuries throughout the summer, thanks to guys like Watson Reed. And now, I apologize. I said Jimmy, I meant Jey. That wasn't confusion. This was concern across the backs of both chairs. Jey Uso's got to have a cracked rib. Jimmy Uso, I'm sure, is still celebrating the great news, but unfortunately, watching his brother be dismantled by the unpredictable badass of the division. Look out, Cole. I'll get way out of harm's way this time. Breakker stalking Jey Uso. Oh my God, nobody had trash can! It's all legal!
Should have known. Another commercial. Well, it hasn't been. Okay, number one, it hasn't been that extreme. Number two, yeah, really, another commercial. Are you trying to drag? Do you want to drag the show to like 10:30 or past 10:30? Like, do you need to? Yeah. Pushing 3 hours. Why is Dom doing a Wingstop commercial. He's a chicky nuggy guy. Not wings.
This has been a car wreck. Extreme rules. Breaker, Jey Uso, anything goes.
Yeah, except the half of it's been a commercial.
And now Bron Breaker. With Jey Uso moved to the top rope. Breaker barking at the fans. Jey will put the brakes on somehow. Couple of shots to the ribs by main event Jey Uso, the former world champion. And Breaker just like that. The top rope and a Frankensteiner. Cover by Breaker. I'm not sure why Chapman decided to hit a chair on the count, but I guess they were in the way. Needs some time off. Breaker thought it was a 3 count. Good reason. How can you blame Bron Breaker for expecting that Frankensteiner to end the matchup? I mean, he propelled Jey Uso 3/4 of the way across the ring. Jey Uso, though, heart and resilience of a former world champ. Well, Breaker doesn't need business now. Straps down, the dogs are out. The breakneck speed you mentioned earlier. Spear by Jey. Cover Breaker kicks out. Jey Uso with a spear out of nowhere almost took out Bron Breaker. And now it's main event Jey feeling the adrenaline rush through his body. And a steel chair in hand to the back of Breaker. And Jey unloading. Phillies may want to sign up Jey Uso and give Bryce Harper a little protection in the lineup. Look at this. Breaker now. Walling around the ring after suffering the attack by Jey. Who is another spear? Breaker is down. And now Jey Uso going to go up to the top rope. Uso splash. Cover on Breaker. Bronson Reed just pulled the official out of the ring. And it doesn't matter whether they're
Saw that coming.
Only it's right through Jey Uso and attacking Uso. And it's all legal. It's all legal. Bronson Reed, the biggest, baddest bully on Broad Street tonight. The Oscar with a Death Valley driver. And did you see the 6 smile of satisfaction on the face of the Oracle? And LA Knight's had enough. Not one of the contenders for the world title comes out to Bronson Reed. And Reed driven out of the ring. Look out, Cole. LA Knight trusts the process. Only the Sixers could dribble like that.
Wow.
LA Knight marking a Breaker block. LA Knight's from behind. The world champ, Seth freaking Rollins from behind. Assaulting Knight. And again, Cole, this shows me there's panic within Rollins. Rollins knows he's in trouble. Come Clash in Paris. I'll take out of his enemies when he can. Rollins down. Looking for a pedigree to Jey Uso. Again, I mean, there's been no bell because it is Extreme Rules. Chaos. The match is continuing. It's Breaker and Uso one-on-one, but now Seth Rollins. It's not even the official, but we got more help on the way. Here comes Penta. And it's got Rollins in his sights. And the thing's on. Rollins trying to go to the high
ground against Punk.
Watch your backs down.
LA Knight. And CM Punk. Already a world champ. A little preview of Clash in Paris.
Allies of necessity.
Reed's ran into the barricade.
It could be nap time for the champ.
Punk with Rollins up. Look at the guy sleeping. Rollins drops Punk in the night, and Knight goes to a table.
I take it the title of this video is accurate because miscommunication, so they're going to dominate again.
Now CM Punk and Rollins fighting over the barricade in the timekeeper's area.
Punk able to neutralize Rollins for the moment, but remember, Cole, this Extreme Rules match is still going on.
They're fighting all through the arena here in Philadelphia.
Braun Breaker, meanwhile, setting up yet another table.
Jey Uso pulling himself back to his feet as well. Again, the Extreme Rules match continues. The official Chad Patton coming to. He's up on the apron. Breaker now setting the table up. And what a melee here tonight in Philadelphia. It's only appropriate.
Braun Breaker has it all lined up. Jey Uso for one.
Kick by Jey. Jey Uso measuring his man. Now taking Breaker. Breaker now onto the table. Jey Uso going to quickly try to take advantage. Now big flash and Reed knocking Uso off the top rope. And they're coming from everywhere.
Absolute power, total control. That's what the Vision wanted. That's what the Vision has. That's what the Vision wants to maintain.
Well, Jey Uso may want to refocus his vision here because Braun Breaker is in position. We've seen him do this how many times?
Oh shit! Oh my God, Roman Reigns! I didn't expect that at all.
Braun Breaker waiting for Roman Reigns. And Reigns with a spell! Roman Reigns with a spell to Braun Breaker! Superman punch to Reed!
The OTC was lying in wait for the perfect moment to strike.
And now Breaker sent into the ring. Match continues. Jey Uso with a kick to the jaw. Braun on the table. Main event, Jey Uso going high. The Usos clash through the table. Cover on Breaker. Jey Uso wins Extreme Rules. Here is your winner.
Did not see Roman coming.
Roman Reigns saying there's nothing like family. Main event, Jey Uso with a courageous win here tonight in Extreme Rules. And what a match. What a main event. And what an opportunity to these two. I'm going to take you to Paris. Come with that. I'll take you. I'll take you myself. Roman Reigns just screamed and wants to leave. I'll see you in Paris. It's got to be a clash in Paris.
So they're adding Roman Bronson. Okay. All right.
What's ready? The question is the OTC ready for Big Bronson Reed?
We'll find out a week from Sunday.
Okay. Another meh show. That last match was good, although I gotta be honest, the commercials are too much. They really are, but they're just too much. Because a lot of good stuff happens during the commercial, like, you know, who's in control of the match changes, and it's like, come on, you couldn't have like skipped one commercial. It's friggin' Netflix, for fuck's sake. You could have better flow of the match, but like, you know, I thought it was gonna be like they dominate again because of miscommunication amongst the baby faces, especially with Punk and Rollins being out of it. You know what I mean? The Punk LA Knight miscommunication again to play up. I don't know. That could be an eventual match, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't hate that. Like everything else that's going on the show, which is a problem across all their programming, is like they'll start the show with something good and they'll end the show with something good, but the rest of the stuff in the middle is just kind of there, and that's what's been happening. And that's why Raw has not been all that awesome the last few weeks, because they start hot and they end hot, and then there's not much else in the middle. There's not much substance, and this was just another one of those shows where there wasn't much substance in the middle of the show. Like, no offense, but why is Penta feuding with the New Day? Unless his brother's coming and we're getting the Lucha Bros. Now, if that's what's happening, okay, fine, but let's then get to it. Because otherwise, what's the Judgment Day doing feuding with AAA guys on Monday Night Raw when the payoff isn't on Monday Night Raw? It's like you're spreading yourself too thin. Like, who's next for Becky? Where's Lyra been? The Bayley stuff doesn't make a lot of sense because she seems like she's going to be like this multiple personality thing, which I ain't sure about. Now Naomi's relinquishing the women's title. I mean, happy for her. She's pregnant, so she kind of has to. And she hasn't been back that long, so it's kind of like that kind of sucks a little bit for her. But what do they do with that? Like, everything is up in the air. The tag titles, I don't know. It's just, you've got your guys against the Vision, and like, you start the show good, you end the show good. You had Roman, which I was not expecting. That was great. That popped me, but that's it. This is the problem with like the TV now. Don't even get me started on SmackDown, or else I'm going to end up recording a video rant about how bad everything is. But it was okay. You know, decent beginning, hot end. The baby faces needed to get one up on them, which is fine. I don't know what Clash in Paris is going to be at this point. Because now, like, it seems like we got 2 for sure matches. And now what? Or 3, because I guess Becky and Nikki. So you're going to have Sheamus and Rusev added. And now you got Roman and Bronson added. So there's no women's world title match. Okay, what else you got? Or is that all you're going to do? I don't know. This seems kind of but whatever. I'm pushing 3 hours now. I got lucky and got on early. I didn't actually have any tech issues or YouTube issues for once. But I'm going to get out of here and, talk to my favorite person and chill out. I had a long day. So, appreciate everybody being here. Ladies, I love it. Honestly, respectfully, of course, all the love to y'all. Y'all made the stream. Y'all are showing out for me, showing up for me. I can't appreciate that enough. It's so rare, especially for someone like me who's, an old shit and, a newer channel, that, like, my core audience is women. I don't know if you're all, like, real fans and you're all really watching the show. I know Jules watches, but y'all show out for me. I can't appreciate you all enough. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out for me. Paul, my guy, always. Now we just need to keep growing that, and I'm going to get somewhere. Maybe I'll corner a market where I'm I consider myself as a human being and as a man, a safe space, especially for women, because it's one of my jobs. Nothing, no weird shit. Don't anybody get any ideas, but like I consider myself a safe space. So if like here on YouTube, wrestling or not, or even just being able to like come into this and listen and get some sort of enjoyment out of my enjoyment of this, and whatever else it is you want to enjoy, I'm fine with it. Totally okay. I don't feel like I'm a piece of meat. I don't feel like I'm being like sexualized or anything like that. It's nothing like that. But if I could be a safe space for you to be on YouTube and watch, have anything to do with professional wrestling, which is totally fine because wrestling is a space for women. A lot of the best wrestlers in wrestling are women, so it's certainly okay. But if a safe space for you to just have a good time, even if you don't care that much about wrestling, but have a good time because of me or with me, I love that. Let's keep that going. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. No weird shit. And I'm a duck out. I need to chill. And to be quite honest with you, no weird shit. I need to get this shirt off because I've been dressed all day and I don't like shirts. So I'm breaking out for the night. I love y'all. I had a great time. I might see you Friday with Cena on, even though it's taped late. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let y'all know, but I had fun. It's 3 hours. I'm cooked. I just want to chill for a bit. Y'all have a good night. Those of you who talk to, for whatever reason, be it work or whatever, my phone's right there. I'll be here. So, I love y'all. Have a good night. See you soon.